What do you mean the complacency of the world?
We're all just sitting here watching it happen. It's almost, in a sick way, I think there are people watching the news in anticipation of the next conflict. It's almost turned into a giant NASCAR race. What's the next thing that's gonna happen? The horse race effect that you were talking about. We wanna know what are the body counts. We wanna know who's winning. We wanna know what's the newest weapon. It's become almost a
Reality
game.
TV.
Well, it made me, when you were speaking of the war game that you designed, and you were talking about two trolls in a bar, it's like, that's
my band name, by the way.
Okay, but it's literal and it's figurative and it's narrative, so it's very interesting to me, and it's terrifying because it really does speak to what you just said, where the body count from far away on television is not the same thing as the horror of the person experiencing it.
Indeed.
Is there anywhere on this map, Annie, that is safe in a war? Because, I think as a way of dealing with the angst of this, in our group chat, me and my friends, when these things start kicking off all the time, I think this is a coping mechanism. We all share the fact that some of us are, down here on the map, and one of us is in Australia. But then my other friend, unfortunately, he's in Dubai. And we're always looking at a map and when the bombs are going off. Is there anywhere on this map that is safe in the event of a nuclear war?
There's one tiny little place, New Zealand, and a little bit of Australia. And that has to do with, if you follow the idea of nuclear war, that agriculture fails when we have a nuclear winter and the sun gets blocked out and there's no more. There's large bodies up in the mid-latitudes are frozen over in sheets of ice. And when you have all the billions of people dying, it's because agriculture fails. And it is said by those who study this, the authors of Nuclear Winter, that there are some areas in Australia and New Zealand which would remain viable. But you're talking about kind of hunter-gatherer type people. Now, among the stranger conversations I have had since Nuclear War, a Scenario published, was with several billionaires who actually have bunkers in New Zealand.
No.
Oh, yeah.
They will remain nameless, but they were
Name them.
I will not name them. I will not name my sources. But what was interesting to me, it was that these individuals were the response to reading my book and realizing the world could end in 72 minutes wasn't, let's all get together and make sure nuclear war doesn't happen. Or maybe it was, and I just didn't hear that part of the conversation, but it was more about how fast can I get my G5 loaded so I can get to New Zealand, because a G5 a private aircraft can take you from Los Angeles to New Zealand without refueling. And so I think what I'm saying on a narrative level, and it speaks to the watching of TV or the trolls in the bar, is and this is me, the parent, speaking,